Hey, air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This is actually a general reading that I'm going to do weekly. We're going to pull on the energy for the week, any obstacles that we may, run into, as well as the outcome of the week. There is an extended that will be available on Vimeo. There we're going to go over what's the energy regarding love. And I even go in depth with if you're dealing with an earth sign, a fire sign, a water sign, or an air sign, what's going on with them, career and finances, any shadow work that needs to be done so that you can have a level of forward movement, spiritual health and wealth or whatever, as well as advice, okay? So this is for January 27th through February 2nd. It should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I post my readings. Also, too, please feel free to check me out on Instagram. It's Accurate AF Tarot. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. If this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you always can do so by checking out my website, aaftarot.com. All right, let's start with Aquarius. It's Aquarius season. Happy birthday to all the Aquariuses out there. All right. Woo, look. So some of you may be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. That card comes out. What's the energy for Libra? January 27th. Okay. All right, the Hangman. Let me ask one more time, though. If it comes out, it comes out. If it's meant to come out, sometimes they'll throw a card out that's very similar to the Hangman, like the Four of Swords or Nine of Wands or something equivalent to that, okay? Where it's like a stuck type of energy. What's the overall energy for Aquarius? Overall energy for Aquarius for the week? 127 through 22. Okay, see, this is why I'm glad that I redid it. So it's interesting because you have the King of Swords, which essentially is Aquarius or Leo, with the Six of Wands. So some of you are definitely dealing with a Leo. I'm going to add that there. Somebody may have a Jupiter in Leo. What is an obstacle? What obstacle will, or it is possible that Aquarius could face this week? What obstacle for Aquarius? Wow, that just shot the hell out. Six of Cups. Some of you may be having some issues with your children, or maybe the mother or father of your children, or maybe an obstacle is something like drinking or, the past. That also can be something. What's the outcome for the week for Aquarius? What's the outcome for the week for Aquarius for 127 to 22? Okay. And we also have the Star card. Okay. So this is pretty much, a lot of this is your energy, which is kind of dope. I feel like right now, it's interesting. I think Virgo got this as well, but for those of you guys that are working on balancing out your emotions versus your logic, like I feel like there's something that you've definitely been in your head about. That's coming in strongly. Something that has really bothered you, and I feel like there's a level of fixation that possibly you were thinking about. It can have to do with kids or possibly like the justice system. Maybe something's going on in court, or it cannot be that, right? But that's definitely coming in. It's either having to a level of karma that's being made right, or even possibly it could be or it possibly could be the fact that you're kind of balancing out your emotions right now. With the Six of Wands and the Spirit of Swords, which is King of Swords, I feel like right now, this week is a good week for you. I feel like you're really kind of getting into the groove of things. I feel like there's a level of victory here. You feel good. You look good. You smell good. I feel like there's a level of a celebration. I do feel like this is a moment where you feel very good. Like the energy is coming in very good. It's your energy with the Six of Wands. Also with the Seven of Pentacles, there's a level of stability. This is Saturn and Taurus. I feel like for you guys also, there's something that you're waiting to come through, possibly some type of money that you're waiting for. Maybe that's taxes. Maybe you're waiting for your W-2 to come in so you can file. But there's something definitely here that there is a root of a problem, or, money that you're waiting on. something that you've put into equally in a sense of swords. Okay. Why are you showing me this? With the king or movement of cups. So that's Pisces or Gemini energy, or it can be any of the water signs. You know, I feel like you're waiting for a level of communication on where something is going to go, right? I feel like for you guys, it's, let's see, how does Aquarius feel? How would Aquarius feel about this? How would Aquarius feel about this? Justice. You see? It's like, it's fair. So you may be waiting on receiving some type of word, some type of, you know, communication on, you know, a project or something that you've been working on. But it's also too, especially if you guys are dealing with the justice system, this is something that's being made right. It's also something that's very fair. Okay. Possibly dealing with a, possibly having to deal with a Virgo or a Gemini, Scorpio, or Aries. I'm saying that because at the bottom of the deck I have the Magician, top of the deck I have the Eight of Pentacles. But this may be something very work related as well. It's also, I feel like this week, it's like you're acknowledged for something that you've done. It's something that you've put a lot of energy and effort in. It's like you're finally getting acknowledged for all of your hard work. So this can be a promotion at work. This can be a shout out. This can be, if it is a court case, something that you feel very victorious about. There's definitely something here when it comes to that. Now, as an obstacle, we do have the Six of Cups. So possibly a Scorpio. Why is the Six of Cups here for an obstacle with the Seven of Wands? Okay, so this can be really about blocking out somebody from the past. It also can be being very defensive over your children. Maybe too defensive, like, let me ask, what do you want me to tell them about the Seven of Wands with the Six of Cups? What would you like me to tell them? Heart of Swords is here, Two of Swords. It's almost like it's a block. Something is blocking it. Two of Swords, that's Moon in Libra. It's something that's holding you back, or something that you feel like is tying you down that you can't move forward with. It may even be a past relationship, okay? Or even, and this is Mars and Leo, so it can actually essentially be a Leo. But it's like something that you're very, very like protective over. There's a level of protection, whether it's over your feelings, whether it's over, you know, your kids. But it's weird because it's like they're telling you like that's what's holding you back. Look, Scorpio, King of Cups with the Tower. There's some type of transformation, I feel like, honestly, Aquarius, that you're fighting. There's something that has to happen here that I feel like, you know, it's almost like you're warning off. Some of you may be having surgery soon. Maybe you're nervous about surgery. I'm saying that because of the King of Swords with the Innocence of Swords, as well as the Two of Swords. What's the energy of the Tower? Okay, Movement of Pentacles. How does Aquarius feel about this? Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Is that not like the most beautiful card ever? That's how you feel about it. So I think for you guys, I'm going to be honest, with the King of Cups here, you know, Scorpio is all about a level of transformation, right? Something is transforming here, but it's happening really abruptly. And you may be trying to fight how quick it's coming, because maybe you're trying to stall and really trying to like pull things out or make things drag out longer than what it's supposed to. But what this is telling me here, especially with the Star card and the Tower, it's like this is happening regardless. This is happening. This is something that's happening very suddenly. However, once this area of pain is done, it's like you go into the Ten of Cups because you do get what you want in the end. And it's funny because you have the Star. So there's definitely, you know, here you are standing, you know, in your own. Why is this the outcome? With the Chariot. I feel like it's forward movement towards something that you've wanted and something that you've been hoping and wishing for. And it can be forward movement away from something that was upsetting, a heartache, a missed job opportunity, something with kids, 10 of Pentacles. But do you see how the energy, it's really good for you guys this week? Stability. Some of you guys may be getting proposed to or proposing to somebody. Somebody may be moving or traveling for this week, or making travel plans. It's like this is a compass and you're mapping out like where you want to go, where do you want to see. I also feel like with the 10 of Pentacles here, some money is possibly coming in, and it's providing a level of stability here for you. Yeah, look. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You feel very good. There's a level of abundance here. Something that you've been very patient with what you're working on. It's all coming full circle, especially when it comes to work. Because I feel like there even may be, like I said, a promotion here. Like this is really, really good energy for you guys. Okay, so keep very optimistic, because that's also something coming in. It's like this comes in as long as you're optimistic, and just keep your head, you know, held high and move forward. If you guys want to check out the Vimeo, you can click on the link in the comment section. We're going to go over, you know, love and relationships, career and finance, shadow work, advice, the outcome. That will all be listed in the extended reading. All right, let's go ahead and hop into Gemini. Hello, Gemini. All right, so Gemini. Let me know, do you guys like these like general reads? These are weekly. These are a little easier for me than the love readings, to be honest, because those are a little gnarly at times. Just it takes like a lot of energy, or I feel like it does. All right, what's the overall outcome, or what's the energy for the week for Gemini? Energy for the week for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Page of Cups. There's something surprising coming in, okay? Possibly from a water sign or a Scorpio. That just flew out, but I wasn't asking questions, so I'm going to put that bad mama jamma back. What's an obstacle for Gemini this week? 27th through the 2nd. What's an obstacle for Gemini this week? You have options. The Heart of Swords. So possibly a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or also a Cancer. You could be stalking somebody or looking at somebody's shit. That's also something that's coming in. And what is the best potential outcome here? What's the best potential outcome here? Or not the best potential, but what's the outcome for the week for Gemini? What's the overall outcome for the week for Gemini? 27th through the 2nd. Okay, the Hangman, possibly dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces. Okay, so overall energy, it's a very loving energy. There's a level of innocence. There's something very pure about this week. It's almost like we resorted back to a time where, you know, any type of issues or you know, perceptions, like right now we're so scrutinized by, I feel like, anything, social media, that we tend to not stay authentic to ourselves. And I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I am. And I really, really feel like right now, it's up until this point, I feel like we've always thought very logically about a level of stability, right? And now it's almost like a place where we're just going with the flow. Like, I feel like the Page of Cups is somebody that just goes with the flow. If they're in love with somebody, they're going to say, yo, I'm in love with you. You know what I mean? Like, it's that type of energy. It's an energy that's very pure. Give me more information on the energy for the week. Ace of Pentacles, some type of new start. Some of us may be getting some money in. Hello, can I come in? You know, my ass likes money with my Capricorn Mars. Okay, we also have the Sage, which is Taurus or Cancer. This is a Hierophant. Here's the thing. I feel like there's a couple of things that are happening. One, if you're a high vibrational Gemini who's done the right thing, that's not manipulated situations, I feel like there is a level of communication that's going to surprise you on something, on a new start, whether that's with work, whether that's a relationship, whether that's a new adventure or something that you're going on. There's something here that pertains to that, especially with the Hierophant. It's also a level of destiny. I feel like that's kind of kicking into place here. It's like this has already been, you know, this is already made in the books, right? But sometimes I also take the Hierophant. Some of you may be getting engaged to, but I also take the Hierophant as like, you know, when I think of church, I think of like confessions, right? Somebody may be confessing how they feel and asking, you know, for a new start. Look, right as I said that, Heart of Pentacles, there's Capricorn or Cancer. I feel like something is said here for the week. The overall energy for the week, let me just throw it out here, is one that's very loving and caring. There's something very pure. And also with the Heart of Pentacles, it's like, I feel like there's a level of financial security coming in this week. Up until this point, I feel like maybe we were a little off the hook with our finances. I'm saying that because I have the Page of Wands at the bottom. But there's something happening here that provides us a level of stability, and it's stability that I feel like we've been missing for a period of time. So whether that's with work, whether that's a financial, whether that's a new opportunity, or even for love and romance. Obstacle is the Heart of Swords. So this is definitely the Queen of Swords, which is Libra. Okay, and that's clarified by the Hermit. So there's also Virgo. I'm not going to pull a lot of cards on this, but I am going to say that. I am going to say this. An obstacle is for you to get out of your head, number one. Number two, if you've made a decision, stick with it. Or if you haven't made a decision, you need to pick. You know what I mean? Like, you need to decide what's going to cause the most peace for you. But I feel like it needs to come from a place of your heart. I don't think it needs to come from a logical place, because what's happening is you're getting in your head here. Especially with the Hermit, it's like you don't want to talk to anybody. It's like that Megan Thee Stallion song, Realer. Side note, one time this guy that I was talking to kept FaceTiming me, and it kept pissing me off because I'd never answer it, right? And then I would tell him, like, don't FaceTime me. I'm telling you this for a reason, by the way. And he kept doing it. So what did I do? I sent him the Megan Thee Stallion song, Realer, and and then I sent him like the first like couple lyrics where she's like, I don't want to talk. Like, don't talk to me. So that's what this kind of reminds me of, like that type of energy. It's like you have to understand that, look, Two of Pentacles, there's Jupiter and Capricorn. Like, for you, it's only a matter of time before things completely pan out exactly how it's supposed to, but this is the beginning of it, okay? I don't think that this is completely the end of whatever's going on, but this is definitely the beginning of a journey. Now, an obstacle, I'm going to come back to this. One can be time and money, okay? That definitely can be an obstacle for this week. Being stuck in your head, over analyzing, stop doing that shit. If you need to, you know, go for a walk, go for a run, listen to some music. Like, there's definitely something here about staying out of your head, okay? Because the longer that you guys are in your head, remember, you are the magician. So when you're the magician, you manifest things quickly. The more you're in your head here, the longer that this is going to take, this Two of Pentacles, okay? And it's just going to take longer. It's almost like them telling you to trust in the universe and trust in, you know, God and where you put your faith, because everything is very beautiful this week. The only one stopping it can be you. For the outcome, we have the Hangman. God damn it. What do we need to sacrifice? Whoa. The Nine of Wands. Okay, let me ask one more time. Let me ask. Why is the Hangman here? With the Three of Cups. Interesting. Some of you guys may, for your outcome, not want to go out, but maybe your friends pull you out. This is Mercury in Cancer, going out with your friends, having a good time, communicating. But I feel like for the most part, it's like you don't want to go out. That's what I'm getting heavily. because right now you're in your head. It's weird. Eight of Swords. Definitely Gemini energy. I feel like you're in your head about something that you're working on, whether it's money, whether it's work. It's like you're waiting for a level of communication to come in so that you can have the forward movement and have a reunion of some sort here, but you're definitely hung up. What do you want me to tell Gemini here about the outcome, the overall outcome? Well, what would you like me to tell Gemini about the overall outcome here, please, Spirit? The Three of Wands. Okay, wait, this is also Aries energy. Listen, and it's interesting because we have the Four of Pentacles at the top with the Magician at the bottom. Okay, listen, you've prepared for this moment. Whatever is happening this week, it's not just this week. This is the beginning of it. This is something that you've definitely prepared for, Capricorn energy. But it's something that you've been very diligent on. This is something where you've gone over all the details. You've gone over it time and time and time again. And now what they're telling you is to sit back and wait. You've already manifested this. This has already came to fruition. It's just a period of time that's waiting, possibly 3 weeks. Waiting. And for some of you guys, I asked, what are you waiting for? Oops, it's the Lovers. Beautiful. There we are. You may be waiting for some type of meeting with somebody you care about, somebody you're going to see, somebody that may be at a distance from you. I'm saying that because we have the Star card with Judgment. And we also have the Chariot with the Two of Wands. So it's like just a period of time before this energy comes forward. But I do feel like what they're telling you here, right? Relax, chill, take some time to yourself, okay? Or be around other people. Don't get into a depressed state about whatever's happening because this is all going to pan out in the next couple of weeks, okay? Gemini, that is your general read. I do want to say this. If you guys want to check out the extended, click on the link below. We're going to go over love and relationships. I'm going to pull for each set. So I'll pull, you know, what happens if you're dealing with a earth sign, a air sign, a water sign, or a fire sign. I also go into career and finance, as well as whatever shadow work needs to be done for you. And also advice, spiritual advice for moving forward in this, you know, lifetime. So I do want to say that. Okay, now let's hop right into Libra. Libra. What is the energy for the week for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, energy for the week for Libra. Wow, that just shot the hell out. Okay, let me ask one more time because I don't want to take it if it's not what it's supposed to be. What is the energy for the week for Libra? Energy for the week for Libra, 22nd through the 2nd. Okay, the Tower. All right. So just so you guys know, the card that came out originally was the Ten of Swords. Some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn or a Scorpio or an Aries, because I think that this is Mars energy, but for some reason I equate this to Capricorn as well. What is an obstacle that Libra may face this week? What is an obstacle that Libra may face this week? Ace of Cups, okay? Or I should flip it like this. Ace of Cups. And what's the overall outcome for the week for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Libra, 27th through the 2nd. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups, walking away. Pisces energy, I think that this is Saturn in Pisces. There's definitely a lesson here. I feel like this week there's a lesson. It can be a lesson on, you know, putting a level of work in, honing in on a craft. It can also be about surprising maybe you surprising somebody with something, or somebody surprising you, but it's like something that somebody's been working on for a period of time. And I feel like this week, something is going to be said about it, about the effort you've put in, whether it's work, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a project that you've been creative on. There's definitely something here with that. And there's a big transformation that's happening, okay? So I definitely feel like for you guys right now, there's a chapter that's ending and something that's definitely beginning. Sorry, I had to drink water. All right. Why is the Tower, or what's the energy of the Tower? First of all, what's the energy of the Tower for Libra? The Ace of Wands, okay? A new start. Some of you guys may actually physically be moving, okay? Maybe you guys are relocating. What causes this Tower moment for Libra? The Four of Swords. There you are. That's Jupiter in Libra. I feel like what causes this Tower moment for you guys is definitely, there's been some time where you've processed. There's been a level of process here where you've really thought about like exactly what you want, and I think for you, for those of you guys that have been single for a period of time, I feel like that's kind of weighed on you. Like, hey, why am I not in a relationship yet? For those of you guys that are working hard with work, it's like being recognized. But it's definitely a new start here. And I feel like this Tower moment happens for a couple of reasons. One of them is there's something that you guys were, I feel like, supposed to do. And you didn't make a decision. Like there was a time frame for a decision to be made that wasn't, okay? This is the energy because it's Temperance reverse. Oops, it's Temperance reverse. So because I asked what were you thinking about with this, it's almost like, or it can be that you weren't patient with something, right? And because of that, it's like it caused this Tower moment because it was a new start. What do you want me to tell them about this energy? Ooh, okay, so the Hierophant. This may have to do with a Taurus, or something that has to do with school or work or church, with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. Beautiful. All right. So for all intensive purposes, because I personally like to be positive with things, I feel like you guys made a decision here, and I feel like it's a decision that usually you would take a period of time on, but you made it rather quickly. It was something that it was like really quick, like, and it may be something that is out of your norm, but it was the right thing to do. And it may have to do with kids. It could even be moving because of your kids. But there's definitely something here around the Six of Cups, around a reunion, harmony, rebalancing. But it's like having a level of clarity on that. It's like now understanding why everything has happened the way that it has. Maybe that's what this Tower moment is for you. Like where you guys take a step back and you go, holy shit, this is all making sense. Why, maybe something bad happened, right? Something bad happened where you were like freaking out, and then all of a sudden it's like, but this makes sense. It returns you back to a place of stability and a level of peace. And I feel like you guys feel really good about it. Now for an obstacle, it's the Ace of Cups. Why is this an obstacle? With the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. For some of you guys, be careful how much you drink, okay? Also too, an obstacle that may come in is you may receive a message possibly from a Gemini or a Taurus, Saturn and Taurus. Something that you've been waiting on or sitting on for a period of time, it may come up, right? Something I feel like you were not expecting. Why is this an obstacle for Libra? Why is this an obstacle for Libra? Eight of Wands. It may require travel. It also may be a level of communication. Or news. Why is Eight of Wands here? And this is Mercury in Sag. Some of you may be receiving something about your mom, maybe, possibly, or a Cancer or a water sign. Virgo. You're waiting on money to come in. It's like you're waiting. It's like an obstacle is the fact that like, let me ask one more time. Because I want to make sure like I'm giving you guys exactly what's supposed to come out. Why is the Eight of Wands here for Libra as an obstacle? Because of the Two of Cups. An obstacle may be traveling to see somebody you love, but maybe you're waiting on the finances. That definitely can be it. It also can be the fact that maybe you're waiting for somebody to be single. In life in general, I feel like an obstacle is figuring out maybe like exactly what you want to do and making the decision and just doing it. I also feel like for you guys, be careful because some of you guys may be going out drinking with friends and there may be some type of communication that comes in. But it's interesting, like how does Libra feel about this obstacle? How does Libra feel about the obstacle here? Judgment with the Star. I feel like it's a transformation. Okay, this is making sense now. I feel like you guys were definitely forced into a level of transformation, okay? I feel like this is something that maybe you thought you wanted, but you've kind of toggled back and forth on, but now it's here. It's like, surprise, I'm here, okay? Hi, how are you doing? Coming in, making an entrance here. And I feel like for you, it's like, oh my God, what the fuck I was waiting for. I thought it was going to take longer than what it is. Now it's here. Like, I feel like there's a level of anxiety here on the fact that what you've wanted and what you've waited for and what you've wished for is now here. And I feel like it's very surprising to you because things are moving very, very quickly. Very quickly. And that's why for you, it's like, wow, this is a transformation. But it's almost like what you wanted, it's better than that. Am I right? I feel like I'm right. Because what wanted to come out was the Queen of Swords, which definitely is you guys. Yeah, it's something that you've been wanting and waiting for. Look, there's the fucking Four of Cups. There's Moon and goddamn Cancer. I feel like you've been waiting for it. It's like, this is something that like has been depressing for you because, you know, you're waiting for this level of interaction with the person, whether it's with work, whether it's in a social life. But I feel like this does have to do with relationships because of the Lovers with the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is really dope, but you're being forced into it. You know why you're being forced into it? Because you couldn't make a goddamn decision. That's why you guys are being forced into it. And I'm not hating because I'm a Libra rising, so I fucking get it. Like, sometimes it's almost like trial by fire. It's like, okay, you know, if I won't make a decision, like the universe makes it for me and it's a swift kick in the ass. However, it's like once that ass kicking is over, once that initial like, oh shit is done, it's like everything gets so much better, right? It's like now I'm on to a new chapter. And I feel like what they're telling you, especially with the Hierophant here, it's like you're on the right track. You're going in the right direction. You're waiting for this love to come in, or you're waiting for money to come in order to make certain moves. And, you know, maybe this is proposing, maybe this is moving, maybe this is traveling, maybe this is seeing somebody. Either way, no matter how you want to slice it, dice it, and rub it down, the same thing is here, though. It's like, it's a waiting period. It's a waiting period for something to come in that you've been wanting and waiting for a long time. Okay. And it has a lot of potential. Look, we have the Two of Wands at the bottom with the Empress at the top, Libra, Taurus, as well as Aries here. It's like something that you've been wanting. It's finally here. It's like if a project you've been working on, you've been waiting for, it's now, boom, it's here. If some of you may be even getting pregnant, so be careful. Use contraceptive or whatever the hell you guys are doing. But there's definitely something here about a level of grounding and a level of stability, and everything that you're wanting, you are receiving a blessing. Like, I feel like the Earth Mother here, which is the Empress, it's like this is finally, like, this Tower moment is giving birth to this. Giving birth to a situation or whatever you've wanted to come forward. And look, at the bottom of the deck, possibly with a Leo too, because Strength is at the top and the Naked Heart is at the bottom. All right, the outcome is the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups the outcome here? With the Eight of Pentacles. All right. What's Gemini walking away from? The Five of Pentacles, Mercury and Taurus. Some of you guys may be walking away from a situation that you knew just wasn't right, okay? That's the first thing. It's also, too, when you walk away from a situation that you know just isn't right, you know, you start working on other things. So this can be with work. This can be with relationships. This can be with money, maybe money habits. What is the Eight of Cups walking towards? Ten of Wands reversed, but I'm going to ask one more time. What is the Eight of Cups walking towards for Gemini? One more time. Sorry, hold on. Let me refocus. Or it's not Gemini because you guys are, let me re-ask this because you guys are Libra. Sorry. Okay. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Libra? Sorry guys, I'm trying to like get this new flow going, so be patient with me. The Heart of Swords. It's weird. It's you. There's Libra or Cancer. It's like, I feel like you're walking away from an idea. What is Libra walking towards here as the outcome? What is Libra walking towards? The Movement of Cups. I'm going to ask one more time. What are they walking towards? What's Libra walking towards here? Okay. The Queen of Cups. There's Cancer. I feel like you guys are leaving, you know, if you guys were in a state, right, this Four of Swords, I feel like you're leaving that behind and you're leading with your heart right now. I feel like the outcome is you being more secure. You feeling good about a decision that you've made. There possibly could be a new start here with the Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning for you. And it's one that I feel like is very emotionally fulfilling, as well as physically or financially fulfilling as well. And it's one with strength, possibly that has to do with a Leo. But I also think that it has to do with, you know, you allowing something to happen, right? It's like you have to be strong enough to get through this initial Tower moment, you know, and have a level to move forward, right? It's like keeping positive during a time where maybe you didn't know what was going to happen, during a time where maybe things were extremely tough and you found out somebody was lying or there's something that was weird going on. It's like you still kept faith and fought for what you wanted. King of Pentacles. Okay. Five of Swords. That's where I got you fighting for something. How would Libra feel about this? How would Libra feel about the outcome for the week? Wheel of Fortune. Things are finally changing and things are finally looking up, okay? Possibly dealing with a Sagittarius. You're leaving that place where you were stuck in your head and had the heartache. Like, all that is going away. And I feel like you guys are really moving into a place where you're very comfortable. You're changing from this Queen of Swords to the Queen of Cups. It's like you're no longer untouchable. You're now at ground level where people can see you, feel you, and really get to know you in depth, okay? A loving, caring, nurturing version of you, which I feel like, you know, has probably been hidden for a period of time as, you know, as a level of protection, protecting you. So Libra, that is your general reading. If you want to check out the extended, you can do so by clicking on the link in the comment section below. We're going to go over love and relationships, career and finance, any type of shadow work that needs to be done, as well as your spiritual advice. Thank you again for sitting here with me. I love you guys, appreciate you, and I will be talking to you guys soon. Peace.